Hey everyone. So I kind of crazy. I I've been on some crazy shit lately, and life's been really good. Um, and I just got done, and so I'm documenting something because this is the first time, and I told myself I wouldn't tell anyone that was here. I live in New York, and I told myself I wouldn't tell anyone that I'm doing it because I wanted to be anonymous. It's for my 30th birthday, which is my golden year, and it's been like absolutely the best year of my life, and I want to really like keep it that way. And every birthday I have, I do something like service oriented for the community, and I try to like reach out and do that. And so this year, because I'm not going to be posting this video probably, or at least it's going to be on my channel, but I don't think anybody will see it. And I just need someone to talk to because I'm doing something really hard. Um, I'm going to fold 1,000 paper cranes, and I'm going to make like a little challenge and post them all up in the park on the night of my birthday, and just write like little messages on each of them. And it's a big undertaking. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. And so I've got 2 weeks, the 18th. I have 12 days to do it. So I've got 12 days to basically fold 1,000 paper cranes, right? And then I've already arranged it. I know the park where I'm going to put it at, and I kind of have the idea of what the challenges are, right? And it's going to be quite an undertaking. And I'm especially making this because I just got done with numero uno. This is the very first crane in the flock to follow, right? And this is sort of like, I don't know, a symbol for my life. And honestly, because I met this girl who was not super nice to me, but I thought she was hella cute. And she flipped me off and like even flexed with this one guy, but I don't know, there's something about her. So I'm just gonna keep doing that, and I don't know, maybe 1,000 paper cranes will impress her. They say it's for one wish, and I think my one wish is that this golden year and like the progress I had and the growth and the goodness of that the trajectory I'm heading on and the speed and velocity will only continue spiraling upward, and then I'll only get better and move forward and really live my purpose for the rest of my life. That's sort of like my wish and my hope. But I think more than that, because I'm doing this crane, honestly, it's for this girl. That's the only reason I have this idea, right? And I think a lot of it was because she comes off really hurt, and I got some for her girls, but she's different. She doesn't seem like she externalizes responsibility because she runs every day and she's super disciplined. That's what I liked about her. She's super freaking disciplined. So I think the idea is that like everyone, I my wish and hope is that everyone can heal and move on and start living their purpose, and that everyone who should bask in these cranes should can feel the love in their heart to heal and to live with purpose. I think that's like my wish, and for the rest of their lives, and that so everyone that should partake of this crane and genuinely um, partake in that, that you'll heal and live your purpose. And the idea is I'm going to do it anonymously, and I'm going to write these letters to her, which is pretty cool because I'm calling her. The reason I thought of cranes is because her nickname to me, because I don't know her name, she just flipped me off and she was super mad. Um, her name's Birdie the Mighty. That's what I call her in my head, and I kept thinking of birds, right? And it's from the anime Birdie the Mighty. But I was just thinking more and more like this girl is like really disciplined, and I mean, she was super rude, obviously, and whatever, but I mean, there was just more like, I just liked it because even though she was really kind of abrupt, it was the first real emotional, honest interaction I had in a long time. And I know that sounds weird, but I just felt like energetically it spiked me up because I was dealing with something real. And I feel like I can do with it. But I'm not obviously going to chase her around and follow her or whatever. But apparently, I'm going to fold 1,000 paper cranes, play them all over, deal with a bunch of stuff, and then I'm going to literally, so this is it, because I don't know her name, right? And she doesn't know my name. So I'm going to address a letter to Birdie the Mighty, and maybe a few days beforehand, am going to have a poster because I know where she runs, right? And I don't want to harass her or anything like that. So I'm just not say anything. I'm just going to act cool or whatever. I'm going to have a poster with the name Birdie the Mighty. And I'm going to have 3 questions on it, right? First question is going to be why are you running? Second question is going to be, what are you running from? Third question is going to be, what are you running to? Because those are things I wanted to ask her sincerely. Like, I mean, she's hot, but I mean, that was like, honestly, 7% of the reason I talked to her. And most of it was because she was really disciplined, and I noticed after a while, and I was really impressed by that. And it's a crazy story. I'll go more into that later. But yeah, so I'm doing these 1,000 paper cranes, and it's nuts because I just folded the first one and it was flipping hard. And I was just thinking, live, die, repeat. I've got to figure out how to speed this up. So I'm going to continue with my life mastery course. I'm on the last week of both of them, actually. And then, yeah, go clean the bathrooms, do those. Actually, no, I'm going to do the courses first. Then I'm going to clean the bathrooms. Then, yeah, I got to start folding on these cranes. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my little inspirational notes first and figure out like what I want to write in each one, and just keep going. And I know I need to do at least 4 sets of whatever. So I'll just go from there and see what happens. But man, I'm honestly kind of stoked because I feel like I'm pretty bad to think about it. But like, man, this is going to be intense. And if I pull this off, you better believe I'll be feeling myself for the next rest of my life. So here's to wishes. And just so there's video evidence that I did it, I need it for myself. And so if I tell others, they'll actually believe me. But I can't tell anyone now. But you know me, when I'm like, 35, 4 or 5 years from now, I'll be like, hey man, you got to know on my 30th birthday, I did this thing. They're like, really? No way you did that. That's BS. I'll be like, really? And I'll take pictures. I'll be able to show people and be like, yeah, look at me. I'm so cool. But no, can't do that reason. Like, I'm not telling anybody I live with. There's some guys who are helping me fold cranes, so they might be able to figure it out, but I'm not going to tell anybody because I want this to be anonymous, and I want it to be like a little wave in the park because this is during COVID-19, and a lot of people have just been really locked down because of the disease, the virus, and I want to spread hope. And this girl's cute. So, peace.